Peace, love, and abundance, y'all. Hold on a minute, y'all. Hold on. Hold on a minute. Hold on 1 second, guys. Before we get into this video, let me make sure everything is good. I didn't even know I was live, bro. I just got a new laptop, and okay, we lit. All right, we lit. Yeah, I just got an official laptop, guys. Just like I told you, I promise you guys I'll be on here Monday so we can tap into some of these TikTok conspiracy theories, all right, that will make you question everything, guys. You got to realize a lot of these things that they deem conspiracy theories are actually true, okay? And this is why they put these truths in this category so people question the truth, okay? And then they can bombard you with lies. You feel me, family? So we're going to dive down the rabbit hole. I was going to go live a little later, but I got just good time right now in the daytime, so I figured why not just do the video now. Shout out to everybody who's been riding with me, for the past year or two. Okay. I'm investing more in technology. I'm investing more in my page. So you guys are gonna see, different content coming, edited videos coming. Just I'm gonna turn it up with the content. All right. So like I said, man, let's get on to these. Let's tap into these TikTok conspiracy theories. All right. Let me share my screen. Okay. Okay, y'all. All right, let me make sure the stream is good. Yeah, I got an official gaming laptop now, so it has more RAMs. The streams are gonna be a lot more clear. I'm really good about this. Okay, it looks pretty good. All right, let's go. So looks like this first video we got, okay, they're talking about frequencies in the pineal gland, okay? They discovered that there are two types of crystals on and in the pineal gland, okay? We've been talking about this for a little while, we know that the whole body actually has most of the elements that the earth has. We have it within us, okay? Your bones are crystals, then you got, gold traces in your heart, you got platinum in your liver, you got quartz crystals in your eye and in your pituitary gland. So let's see what this brother's saying about this, man. Let me hide this. Shout out to the family if you guys are catching this live. I know I'm a little early, but we lit. Let's go. First conspiracy theory.
That there's two types of crystals on and in.
All right, let's see how this is founded.
So what he's referencing is a study done by Israeli scientists back in 2002. This study was able to confirm the existence of non-pathological calcite crystals that exist within and on our pineal glands. This means that the ancients, Tesla, Einstein, and Da Vinci all knew the power of activating these microcrystals through breathwork and meditation. Once activated, these crystals have a piezoelectric effect and emit their own electromagnetic field. These crystals are also very sensitive to frequency, and they basically transform our pineal gland into a high-frequency radio antenna, enabling us to access the quantum field or the Akashic record. These quantum signals are faster than speed or the wavelength of light, meaning they're perceivable beyond our five senses. So when the microcrystals are resonating and accessing the quantum field, our brains are transcending this information from basically frequency into electrical pulses and relays the information in the most profound way. This information is carried in the form of thoughts and imagery. Quartz crystals are used to enhance this piezoelectric effect. Like and follow for more.
They discovered that there's two
All right, we
types
lit.
of crystals on an
All right, we
I'm
lit.
gonna
Let's keep
expose this. I
going.
don't care, bro. Rappers are gay. There are rappers that are on the top of the food chain right now. I'm not saying
Hell
you,
yeah.
that are gay. Like actually, bro. They are bisexual. They fuck other. No, you know. I'm sure you know, bro. You're a rapper.
Damn.
You're in the street. There's some
And
shit.
so let me stop
I
it.
know some shit. I'm gonna expose this. I don't care, bro.
Okay, so this dude right here who just said that is like a really this guy's name is Aiden, and he's like a top streamer. And how he got to be high up on the top was being mad sus around other rappers, like touching niggas' butts, and niggas was letting them do it, saying weird ass shit to these rappers, like, and they were letting this kid do it to him, you know, which in turn is demasculating the, you know, rappers. You feel me? Like a lot of us look at rappers as masculine people. You feel me? But the fact that this white kid was demasculizing these rappers by touching their butt, saying weird shit is just crazy. And the fact that he made this video is crazy. But yeah, we know I totally agree with that. I feel like there are a lot of bisexual ass rappers that they're portraying to be straight, but these motherfuckers is bi. You feel me? But there's nothing wrong with what you do in your personal life and shit. You know, I don't agree with certain things, but what people do in their own life, I cannot judge them. The Most High judges, you know, our behavior on this physical plane. You know, and that's something that a lot of us got to get up out of our heart too. We just come here, especially in America, as Americans, we do a lot of backbiting. Niggas talk shit about you. You feel me? It's just it's weird energy, man. So, you know, try to get that out your heart. If you find yourself always talking about somebody or just bickering and shit, gossiping, you know, that shit is a spirit, bro. You're not supposed to be backbiting or talking about nobody behind their back. But anything I say on this bitch, I'll say that shit in a nigga face, though. That's another thing. A lot of y'all motherfuckers will say some shit behind somebody's back, but you won't say it to their face. You know, so let's keep going. We definitely know a lot of these rappers is bisexual.
I did not know Takeoff. I did not know Quavo. I met all
Quality Control CEO mom says Takeoff was a sacrifice. Wow.
And I have my own opinion.
Wow.
I personally can't stand the industry.
Turn this up a little
I
bit for y'all.
can't stand none of these. Real talk, I'm a sacrifice. So you better know this. They come for what is pure. They come for the one that's got the love, okay? Because I got a lot of love. But when I tell you, your enemies always be close. I have had my family members to jump me. I've been isolated ever since this label started and Amigos got their first Grammy. My son said to me, Mama, I'm congratulating him.
Okay,
But
so
he
this is
said to
fucked
me-
up. I wasn't sure what was going on, but this is obviously Takeoff's mother. This is Takeoff's mother, yo. Wow. This lady said they go after the pure ones. Oh my God, you could tell Takeoff was just a real good dude, man, just by his energy that we could see on the camera, man. And another thing too, let me say one thing. A lot of people think that every rapper is a sellout. A lot of people think that every entertainer is a sellout, and this is not the case, family. You feel me? Out of 100% of entertainers and shit like that, there'll be that 120%, 15% that don't sell out and really use their talents and their gift to climb to the top. You feel me? But like I said, after you get a certain level of money, this is when they really start to come towards you. When you get over the 10 million mark, this is when them secret societies come at you and shit like that. And if you're not with the agenda, if you're not trying to join the secret societies or do your little blood oaths and shit like that, this is when they'll have they'll public shame you, all right, or they'll take you from this planet. We've seen what they did with a lot of Black and more messiahs. Nipsey Hussle was one of them. This was an inside job, y'all. Nipsey Hussle started to make a certain amount of money and he wasn't with it. Okay. Just like Young Dolph. Young Dolph was supposed to sign to labels for millions and millions of dollars, but he decided not to because he's like, yo, fuck that. I'm gonna stay independent. You feel me? I'm gonna do this shit independent, which a lot of our brothers we tend to do. But what happens is when you're going against the grain, you're more prone to get attacked. All right. We know that Young Dolph, that shit was an inside job, bro. Even if we look at Malcolm X, that was an inside job, bro. Like Malcolm X, come on, bro. Malcolm X started to blow the lid off mad truths, just like what Kanye West is doing right now. And back then, they didn't want no black or more messiahs saying nothing about the Matrix and shit like that. And now you just got a lot of us rising. So, you know, they can't stop everybody, man.
And this is my firstborn. Mama, your life over with.
That's crazy, though. Let's keep going.
It's been 6 years. The whole prima donna came and got with my youngest son, who is the weakest link.
Wow.
And I tell you what, I'm not going to make this about me today. But I've been jumped. I've been jailed. I've been made to look crazy. I've been made to look that I'm a junkie. I'm this and I'm.
Let's keep going, yo. Let's keep going.
The Earth might be bigger than we thought. For years, people have debated over the shape of the Earth, if it is round or flat. Now, this might just all be a conspiracy, but what if the Earth had more than just 7 continents?
Which I
And
believe it
Antarctica was
does.
just a giant ice wall that kept us from seeing the rest of the continents. What if once you made it past the ice wall, you'll find the 20 continents that are really being hidden from us?
What?
What if there was a map that showed this? There are theories that these continents contain prehistoric animals, aliens, and advanced civilizations, and that the 7 continents that we are living in is actually a giant farm or business owned by a small handful of families that make up the filthy rich in the real world, or in the other continents that we don't know about.
Okay, so
That is why the Earth might be bigger
That's
than we
a-
thought.
family, that's a crazy concept right there. Okay, that's something that vibrates at a true frequency to me. Okay, other lands beyond these 7 continents, absolutely. Okay, Admiral Byrd talked about the inner Earth, which we're going to talk about in a minute. All right, we're going to talk about that in a minute. But that right there is a TikTok that vibrates at a true frequency. You know, and this is why we got to have these discussions, because if we talk to the average mind, they're going to look at you like you crazy. Like, what do you mean there's an ice barrier that is containing all the 7 continents? You feel me? What do you mean, bro? Oh shit, this is a flat earth. Oh, you're bugging, nigga. Like, soon as you start talking about shit like that, like, people think you're bugging when you really do your research. You feel me? I'm telling you, all questions when it comes to the flat earth leads to Antarctica, leads to this ice wall. Okay, so we gotta tap in more with that, y'all.
If you think the moon landing was faked, you just want attention. It took nearly 500,000 people to build the Saturn V rocket and the lunar module. Do you think they all lied until their graves? You don't think one person would have snitched by now? Oh, but like his boots don't match the footprint on the moon. Yeah, it's literally called an overshoe. It was part of the spacesuit. It's really not that hard to understand.
I don't believe that.
Why does this mountain have stripes? What?
Oh shit,
Why does this mountain have stripes?
that's a crazy concept.
This man claimed to be from a country that doesn't exist, and some people say his story could be proof of a parallel universe. In July of 1954, a businessman entered a Tokyo airport and was asked for his passport, which he then handed over. His passport said he was from a country named Torad, and it looked 100% legit and even had stamps from other countries.
Damn.
But the country of Torad doesn't exist. Trying to understand the situation, the customs officers brought out a map and had him point to where the country of Torad was, and he pointed right here. He pointed to the country we know of as Andorra, and this perplexed the man, and he said the map was wrong. And what's even crazier is that the man said he had flown from Torad to Tokyo many times in the past. Since security couldn't
That's
verify
crazy.
where this man was from, they detained him and put him in a hotel and put guards at the door.
That's
The guards
crazy.
never left the door, but the next morning, the mysterious man, along with his belongings and passport, had disappeared.
Damn,
This man
that's
claimed to be-
family. That's kind of crazy. You know, that makes me think of like when people go lost in like some of these national parks, and then they end up like 100 miles away. You feel me? And when they get there, they're like, I don't even know how I got there, some shit like that. So maybe this definitely is an indication of parallel realities. Okay. Portals, wormholes that we can't see. All right. The ancestors used to call them stargates. All right. And this lets you access one part of the earth. This lets you access 2 parts of the earth and get there in a fast time. You feel me? Like I said, it's like a wormhole, bro, like a advanced bullet train. But nah, that's a crazy story right there, y'all. I can't even lie. That's a crazy ass story.
So nobody gonna talk about the fucking sinkhole that they found in Japan?
Oh, yeah, we finna talk about that shit. So they found this sinkhole in China that was 192 meters deep.
Wow.
This dude named Chen Lexin, who led the expedition team all the way to the bottom of the sinkhole, which took them hours, by the way, said that when they got to the bottom, the grass was shoulder length high.
What?
Now, I'm 6 feet tall, but let's just say the average cave explorer was like 5'6" to 5'8". My God, that's still tall as fuck. Large enough to hold the Washington Monument and the length of about 3 football fields long.
That's fucking crazy.
Bro, this shit crazy. The most interesting thing that we know so far is that they found prehistoric trees that were 130 feet tall, bro.
Wow, bro. Okay,
I mean, that's bold as.
Yo, bro, that's crazy to me. Okay, that's just like I said. We just were talking about Abnormal Bird and how he experienced and said that he flew inside the inner Earth, and there was civilizations there. There was a sun. He said there was a sun within the Earth, guys. And then what did they do? Abnormal Bird started to tell the people what he saw. And then they deemed this person crazy. They supposedly put him in a nut house. All right. So when you have people that are blowing the lids off these truths, if it starts to affect people and people are starting to gravitate towards it, like, oh shit, I want to find out more, they will start to they'll deem it a conspiracy theory. You'll have people that will be paid agents to come along and smear campaign you, say shit was a lie that you were saying. So all this shit this is deep, guys. This is fucking deep, yo.
Fuck. Look, all I got to say is it's an amazing time to be alive because I've been uncovering stories like this left and right, and I know y'all have too. I don't think this is a coincidence. I think that God is orchestrating this shit. He uncovering all types of shit, man.
Thanks. God is showing us the truth in these times. You heard, family? God is showing us the truth in these times, man. For real.
I find the city of Atlantis. I'm here.
Let's talk about Sanpaku eyes and what they mean, specifically when the whites are on the bottom of the eye. As you can see from Aaliyah, the whites of her eyes are under her iris. Wow. It's said that people with this typically live a tragic life and something tragic is approaching. Unfortunately, a lot of times it's something tragic regarding being unalived.
Damn, that's crazy.
A lot of times the eyes aren't like this naturally. They turn like this over time, and that's when you really want to be cautious that something dangerous may be approaching. Let's look at some other famous examples.
This was
like one season before Abby Lee went to jail and ended up in a wheelchair. She was showing Sanpaku eyes, whereas in the first season she was not.
Eyes.
This one's really interesting because sometimes Sanpaku eyes can also show people want to stop you, if you know what I mean. They want to prevent you, and what best way to prevent you than unaliving? Actor who played Gomez in the Addams Family was showing Sanpaku eyes. He passed away shortly after filming this movie, just 1 year after.
That's crazy, yo. I can't lie.
And Michael Jackson had Sanpaku eyes as well.
Sanpaku eyes. I never heard of that.
Let's talk about Sanpaku eyes and what they mean.
There you go. That was deep. In Australia, an abandoned wildlife park left a dead shark in one of the tanks. Damn, that's fucked up.
Terrifying capture of a woman coming home from work at 3 a.m. to
Nah, some of the shit.
Part 3 of what your birthmark can tell you about either your present.
Hold up, we got something.
Fiji. I drink this a lot. Let's see if it's actually good for you guys. Here we go. Okay, all right, that's good. It's green. I mean, it's good. That makes a lot of sense. So far, Arrowhead and Fiji water are good for you. As far as the Saudi Arabia.
Another conspiracy theory that has me questioning literally everything is the one that says that Post Malone isn't actually singing his own music. It is widely known that Post Malone is a heavy smoker. He smokes during interviews, he smoked at parties when parties were a thing. We all know he doesn't try to hide it. Since he smokes so much and smoking damages your voice and lungs, people are confused as to how his voice sounds as good as it does.
Oh my god, bro. That shit is, oh my gosh, bro. That's the dumbest shit ever.
Animals in the aquarium might not all be real.
Okay, I heard
I'm
that.
sure this could also count for zoos. Now, I'm not saying every animal.
So robots in a zoo, I believe this shit too. I think this is some real shit, yo.
And I sat there for a good while trying to figure out if I was going crazy or not. I took a video though, so check it out. Also follow my TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube.
Yo, I'm about to show y'all an interview by Jim Carrey. Please pay attention to what he's saying. I know what he's exposing, but let's see if y'all do. Listen up. And just the way he go about it is so smart and so intelligent, but he's not giving nobody enough who don't understand. If you understand, then you know what he's talking about. Let's look.
Well, they say they're celebrating icons inside. Do you
Celebrating
believe in
icons, boy, that is just the absolute lowest aiming, possibility that we could come up with. It's like icons. Do you believe in icons? I don't believe in personalities. I don't believe that you exist, but there is a wonderful fragrance in the air.
Wow.
You don't believe certain icons have the power to make change?
This
to
nigga
think
just said
differently
he
to
don't
people,
believe she
to inspire
exists.
others? Artistry, you're one of them.
On the good foot. Ha! Yeah. You shut it down now. Yeah, no, I don't believe in icons. I don't believe in personalities. I believe that peace lies beyond personality, beyond invention and disguise, beyond the red S that you wear on your chest that makes bullets bounce off. I believe that it's deeper than that. I believe we're a field of energy dancing for itself. And I don't care.
But Jim, you got really dressed up for the occasion. You look good.
No,
Is that an accident?
I didn't get dressed
Who
up.
did?
There is no me.
There's no you.
My man said there is no me. Jim Carrey is deep, bro.
And there are clusters of tetrahedrons moving around together.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
He said there's a cluster of tetrahedrons moving around.
That's not that
Wow.
Here's the thing. It's not our world.
none of this is real?
Nope.
So you're just passing
We don't matter. We don't matter.
Oh, wow.
That's the good news.
Oh.
He said we don't
About to
matter.
show y'all interview
Oh.
budget.
I've gotten thousands of requests to talk about how Marilyn Monroe's case just doesn't add up. You don't know already. I'm a
Everybody knows the hit Netflix show Stranger.
Existe.
We got we gotta go to some other shit. That shit weird right there. I want to talk a little bit about the two suns conspiracy theories. All right, a lot of people are claiming to see two suns, and also you have a lot of people in the New York area that are claiming to hear weird ass buzzing sounds. Okay, like something is scraping the firmament. I've been telling you guys they're trying to break through the firmament, and this is what they're doing. All right. Okay, let's watch one of these. But yeah, you got a lot of people capturing two suns. All right.
I'll get straight to it. We got two suns in Indiana, Brazil, England, Florida, and Chicago. My next clip will show you live two suns being filmed. Stick around. You will not be disappointed, and you will learn something new today. What's happening, people? What you're seeing here is the second sun.
Explain this. The sun's setting right there. And you come and it's getting to be dark.
Yo,
Damn,
peace, yo.
what the hell is
Peace,
that?
family. Peace, family. Look at that, y'all. Two suns in the sky, man. Two fucking suns.
Did y'all know that there were two suns? Yeah, for crazy conspiracies, this one is crazy. Apparently, there is a conspiracy theory that there is two suns, and NASA is hiding the second one from us.
Wow.
You might be asking yourself, why would NASA be hiding the second sun from
Word,
us? Well,
exactly.
according to British field astronomer Paul Cox, there is a second sun that NASA is deliberately hiding the existence from us. And the
What?
reason that they're hiding this from us is because a broken planet will come from behind the sun and crash into Earth, destroying all of humanity. I'm not gonna lie. This one is definitely.
That's crazy, yo. That's
Bro, we
that's
got
a
two
crazy
suns in
one.
the sky. We got one over here, and we got one over there.
Okay.
I'm
Okay, that's crazy.
As you can see, there's obviously a really very clear planet that is right
Oh shit. Can y'all see that on your phone?
This is not a fucking plan.
Recording our local sun this afternoon.
Here in September, and as you can see, there's obviously a really very clear planet that is right north of the sun.
Wow.
And wow, I would love to say it was the moon, but since the moon happens to be right here on the opposite side, there's no way it is. And since we all have been taught in school that Mercury and Venus do not show up, oh, just look at that
Look at
planet.
that.
There's
What is
Venus
that, yo?
shining right now. So
That's crazy, y'all. That's crazy, y'all. All right, let's keep going with these. Let's keep going with these. Let's look at Next one, MK
Cardi
Ultra
B,
conspiracy.
MK Ultra
MK
glitch.
Ultra, okay?
So bad, but nobody asked me about no damn kid.
This is an MK Ultra glitch. Look at her. Oh
So
shit.
is there going to be a public registry? Because I'm gonna be honest with you. Take the gift card.
Watch his hands.
Fuck everybody's presence.
Okay, so some of these niggas be handlers and shit.
Take the gift card.
Yeah, because they
Look, he clapped. Look, she's still. Wait, what? Oh shit.
Cardi B,
Oh,
MK
no.
Ultra glitch.
That's crazy.
You know. The moment
Demonic possession in the industry.
and that other thing kind of takes over for you.
Wait, what?
Sasha Fierce, my posture and the way I speak and everything.
She said Sasha Fierce comes out. I remember that shit. I remember watching that shit.
She talks changes in her posture.
Roman is a crazy boy who lives in me. And he says the things that I don't want to say.
What?
He was born, just a few months ago.
She's
Hold
saying
on a
she
minute.
has another personality in her that was created only a few months ago, and she literally summons it.
What up? What up, bro? What up? Roman's revenge is just about taking control.
What?
Saying Roman is here to stay.
And we
This is
literally
crazy,
promote
y'all.
this behavior. Have you heard of the Rain Man?
It's weird because I started out technically.
Wait, who
like, I
the
used to
fuck is the Rain Man? Let's look this shit
before I
up.
start,
One of y'all look that shit up.
Going into the Rain Man thing. Oh, maybe they're talking about the movie?
Oh, okay.
Let's see how Eminem references it.
I gotta put the glasses on, man. What?
So he just said that his name was not meant to become him, but now he's possessed with the devil, and his new name is Rain Man. All the while making his audience chant Rain Man. Supposedly a demon.
Wow, we on to something now, family. Yeah, this screen is hurting my eyes, so I gotta throw on the glasses.
So do you think these guys are paying homage to some sort of entity that possesses them and allows them to have the abilities that they do? Maybe it's just a stretch.
What do y'all think, yo? What do y'all think about that? We vibrating at some of this shit. Shit, we've been talking about this shit for a minute. Damon Green, another MK Ultra glitch.
But it's been a heck
Look
of
at
a
this
ride,
brother. I
to be
remember
honest.
seeing this. This is crazy
I really
right
can't
here, y'all.
complain. Yeah, I was kind of
Celebrities
I was a
glitching
little down
or
when
something.
I found out I was injured and I had to surgery again, or
Yeah, I don't know. They didn't stop the. This ain't no still.
But at the end
They
of the
didn't
day,
stop the
I have
video
amazing
footage or nothing. They're keeping it going.
guys like Draymond,
What's up with this
everybody on
brother?
this team, they come over there, they wrap their hands.
Wow, that's crazy.
This spasm of publicity about what
Britney
happened
Spears MK Ultra
from
malfunction.
Mexico to
Why
London.
did she say strawberry? Was that the safe
rough.
word?
Yeah.
Yeah, see, that's another thing. They be having safe words and shit, and like because a lot of these celebrities are under hypnotism and shit.
Hello. Oh my goodness. Hello. Ew. Strawberry.
What?
Yeah, it was weird.
All right, that shit's
Everyone
weird.
do it. You know which country made TikTok? China. Do you know that China controls the algorithm of what you see? Do you know this? If you're in America and you open up TikTok, if you're in Britain and you open up TikTok, there is a specific algorithm to reach you that is not in China. If you're in China and you open up TikTok,
I don't know if we should play this on YouTube,
the
though.
Chinese government wants
Because
you
some of
to
this TikTok
receive
shit we
as
can't play on
as
YouTube,
people
yo.
using TikTok are people who are doing good things, achievements, youth making social enterprise.
All right, yeah, we gotta be careful with some of this shit.
Crazy? Okay.
All right, let's go. Oh yeah, I remember seeing that. That bitch's eye was going crazy, boy. All right, let's keep going. Yo, peace to the family, yo. Rain Man. Son, yeah, that's deep, bro. That's deep. Yo, let's like the video, y'all. Come on, as y'all come in, like the video, guys, so we can get me more in the algorithm. Let's get it, yo, for real. Wait, what's going on? Okay, let's get it.
How do you do it? I look on Twitter. There you are. Facebook.
All right, so
there
this
you
is
are.
the clone
Television.
theory,
There you are.
family.
How do you do it?
I have a clone.
I was going to say that. There's two of you.
Pants out the
Wow.
bag. Okay? About a
Wow.
good 3 of me.
And this is the thing, yo. These people just mock what they do. And like, you know, people be thinking this shit ain't real. But look what Kevin Hart just said. He said, my man said, how do you get so much done? Kevin Hart said, yo, I got a clone. Deadass telling you the truth, but people just think it's just conspiracy theories. This is why the whole term conspiracy theories was created, to put the truth within the lies. So people won't be able to decipher the truth within the lies because there's just so much. You feel me, family? So we gotta tap in with some of these, man. There's definitely clones out there. These people are duplicating themselves. All right, creating empty vessels that look like they self. You feel me?
All right. I'm the first person to ever use it. I'm cloned.
Okay, I appreciate
That's why I'm able to do
Wow.
all that I do.
Wow.
When do you anticipate we will see the first cloned human being?
We plan to have it ready to show the baby between 12 to 24 months.
In a matter of months, science fiction become science fact. A world where we no longer create new babies, but recreate old ones over and over again.
Look at this. It's not a dream, it's real. Look at me, look at me, look at me.
Humans made to order. Come with me into the scary new world of cloning. The nightmarish stuff of science fiction has suddenly become a reality.
I've always wondered how excited somebody must feel to be introduced to me. And now I get to experience it. I can't wait to meet me. Should be catering a Will Smith party or something. Yeah, sure. He hates you already. It's too good to be true. You gotta be kidding me. Come here, man. Don't you worry.
In America, tiny human life forms are already being cloned for medical research.
How do you do it?
Hold up, yo.
I look on Twitter. There you are. Facebook. There you are. Television. There you are.
Cloning. Hold up, I gotta block someone. What the fuck? Niggas is shit weird, bro. Yeah, I get this weird ass target and shit out of my chat. God. Alright, let's keep this going. I don't think Will Smith is the same person anymore. Okay. Facts, they do use CGI now too. You feel me? A lot of this is they just created the first like CGI rapper. They signed him and all that. So it's like a lot of these images that they're putting out of some of these celebrities are actually not even real people.
This conspiracy theory has been floating around for 11 years. So according to this Brazilian conspiracy theory, Avril committed the hardcore S-word in 2003. This allegedly happened shortly after the release of Avril's album, Let Go. 4 months after Let Go was released, it hit number 1 on the charts, making Avril Lavigne the youngest female singer to top the chart before 18 years old. With the sudden rise to fame, it became hard for Avril to do.
Fuck that bitch.
What up, Toxic? Let's do another one. You may recognize these two women. On the left, we have Katy Perry. And on the right, Zoe Deschanel. So automatically they look so similar. People thought they were sisters, right? Well, they're not, obviously.
All right, hold up. Let's get to this real quick, yo. Hold up.
Is it because one of them?
Hold on. Let me take some. But yeah, yo, peace to the family. I hope everybody out there trying to become the best version that they can be and vibrate to the highest frequency they can vibrate to on this physical plane. Like I said, we tapping into some of these TikTok conspiracy theories this afternoon. You feel me? And like I said, some of these so far is definitely vibrating at a true frequency, y'all. Hold up. All right, yeah, I just had a. All right, let me share my screen. All right.
Reptilian humanoids.
Next one, reptilians, man. We're gonna talk about these conspiracy theories
are a secret race of reptiles. According to conspiracy theories,
that there's reptilians among us, family. Humanoids. Let's listen. Wow, look at her eye. That shit crazy.
To enslave the human race. David Icke published his first book, The Biggest Secret, that contains interviews with two Englishmen who say that the royal family are reptiles. Icke even claims that the lizards are behind secret
Damn, look at
societies like
Obama.
the Freemasons and the Illuminati.
Damn, family. What y'all think about that? Obama, a half-breed. Yo, I'm convinced that there's a lot of half-breeds, man. You know, I'm convinced that some people don't even know if they're half reptilian until certain things happen in their life that kicks on that reptilian within their body. You feel me? Next thing you know, your whole motherfucking arm was scaly real quick, and you seen it, but ain't nobody else see that shit. You feel me? So I'm telling you, man, you got a lot of these half-breed reptilians that, you feel me, are unlocking their true genes too. A lot of people, man, I'm convinced that the reptilians have been intermingling and breeding themselves with humanity for thousands of years, bro. Deadass, this is what I truly believe. That I feel like these reptilians have been connecting with us for a while, yo. I'm convinced a lot of these rappers and shit too, half these rappers, these niggas is half-breed reptilians. You heard? Let's keep going with this, man. Let's get it.
Icke also said these Anunnaki, the reptiles, have controlled humankind since ancient times.
Yep.
The reptilian elite theory is that in ancient times, a group of advanced reptiles from the Alpha Draconis star system came to Earth and infiltrated the government. In order to control ancient civilizations, they became rulers, and they enslaved and bred with humans.
Wow.
With their DNA inside our systems, they can control us by making us dumber, slower, and weaker, and therefore easier to control. The
Wow,
evidence
that's
of this
crazy.
is that the oldest part of the human brain that controls instincts and primal urges is called the reptilian brain. Most of this is speculation. Do your own research. I love conspiracy theories, but it's important to know which one to buy into.
That's crazy,
Thank you
yo.
for watching.
That's
Reptilian
fucking crazy.
humanoids. Reptilian skinwalker. Clone in human form. From the UTF is this.
Oh, this shit funny, yo. Some of this shit is kind of funny, yo. Reptilian, oh.
We've been told you shouldn't talk about that. There are other people say, well, you better not talk about the reptilians. Well, why not? According to the Andromedans, they're responsible for 31,712 children disappearing
Whoa.
in the last 25 years from the United States.
Allegedly.
These children were
Let's
full.
say allegedly on
And
his
us
YouTube
to shut
stream.
up and not say anything about
Damn,
it
that's
because people don't want
crazy.
to hear it. That's tough. That's tough. Westchester County, in the last 5 years, 3,000 children in Westchester County, New York, have
Damn,
vanished
that's
without a trace.
crazy.
Where are they going? Why are we allowing this to happen?
That's crazy,
And
yo.
why should people stay in denial about it?
Now, how are they able to do this? How are they able to?
You can tell my man is upset, boy.
How are they able to come up out of this from underground and do it, or do they have?
There are tunneling systems everywhere. They're
Oh
being
my
helped by the
gosh.
Greys, and also there are groups with
Listen, guys, he said there's tunneling systems everywhere. All right. This is very important. The whole America is sitting on top of ancient cave systems and ancient tunnels that these people have been building. You feel me? For hundreds of years, y'all. Trust me, guys. I'm telling you now, if you ever have a chance to go to New York City, Go to Grand Central Station and go into the subway, and I'm telling you, it's literally like a whole city that is under a city. And I believe a lot of America is like this, but just most of the cities in America that have underground cities there, you can't have access as a regular civilian. You feel me? But these people have been building these tunnels in ancient cities for a minute. Yo, I was talking about a year ago how Mexico has farmlands underground where they're growing straight GMO tomatoes in a certain dirt. You feel me? They've been doing this shit for a minute, and this dirt, we can't go too much into it, but the dirt is harmful. You feel me? Allegedly. And they've been doing this shit for 2-3 years now. All right? Why do you think Bill Gates is buying up a lot of the farmland in America? Bill Gates is a scientist. Why is he getting into agriculture now? You feel me? Like, shit crazy, man, because you got to think about it. You are what you eat. My mom used to tell me that all the time when I was a child. And now as an adult, I truly understand what she was saying. You feel me? So it's real, man. Let's keep going with this, though, because this is deep.
The higher echelon that are actually helping them acquire this.
So human beings are abducting the kids and getting them to the Grey Center and giving them to the Alpha Draconis.
That's right.
Okay, if you heard what he said a little bit, we can't.
They won't come up as long as we feed them down there. You understand? It's about
Okay, so
selling themselves out.
okay, you know, I've talked about this too, about how I always thought about like blood banks, and donating your blood was very weird to me, even as a kid, because they used to come to my high school. You feel me? And mad people used to go get blood, and like I don't want to dive too deep into that, but you got to understand what's going on. Maybe this is a contract that we have with some of these beings. All right, like we supply them with a certain amount of food, a certain amount of that sacred liquid, as long as they stay down there. You feel me? So this is some real shit, though. Some of this shit we can't really talk about on YouTube, though, for real. But that shit crazy.
They tell on themselves if you pay attention. The truth is all over the media.
Exactly.
Because if you don't, we'll tell the world who you really are. Uh-oh. Someone's ready for a fight.
What the fuck? What the fuck, yo? Oh, no. Oh, shit. Reptilian humanoid, aka lizard people, are mocking us. That's crazy. Yo, my man took off his skin suit. That's crazy right there. Alright, let's go. Let's go over here. Let me turn this shit down. Yeah, peace to the family, man. Let's keep going with some of these, man. We lit, y'all. Peace
I
to the
guess the
family.
news just don't want to mention this. So,
We
y'all,
got 8
trees
people
are
watching,
walking
6 likes.
now.
Good shit, y'all.
Plants
Thank
are
y'all.
talking,
Appreciate every
to
like.
humans
Appreciate
and
any.
everything
I
around
appreciate any
Water
positive
has
energy that
memories
people put
and
towards me.
feelings. Y'all thought I forgot,
Appreciate
didn't
it, y'all.
They already closed, y'all. This is Cleve Baxter. He was from the CIA. He was a polygraph expert. I know you probably think like they don't have brains or functions that show emotions. Cleve thought that too, y'all. Y'all know that lie detector says that they hooked Wiz Khalifa up too. Well, Cleve did the same thing to his plants. He started thinking, how can I get a reaction out of this plant? He was like,
Okay,
wait,
so
I know,
he's
I'll set it
communicating
on
with the
fire.
plants, yeah.
And the plant's polygraph activity started going crazy, scratching up and down. He was
What?
only thinking about it, y'all. Plants do produce a sound that's undetectable by a human ear when they're stressed out. So my question is, what do y'all think nature and outside is going through with all this bad stuff happening on the earth? And we're not going to sit here and act like y'all don't see these trees walking. In the 60s and even now, y'all really used to make fun of hippies. When they used to say spread peace, spread love, keep the world happy. When they used to be on LSD and nature saying everything was alive, colorful. You know, LSD, what they used to use on MK Ultra patients.
Ooh.
Makes you wonder why they made psychedelics illegal. And don't even get me started on water, y'all. Scientists have even said that the human consciousness has an effect on the molecular structure of water. So what do y'all know about Earth? It is more going on than what is being told. That's all I'm gonna say.
Wow, that's deep. When I found out,
there was definitely cannibalism happening in the antebellum days. I recommend people checking out this book, The Delectable Negro.
Delectable Negro. We can't talk about some of this on YouTube. We already know.
Talks about
We gotta.
transatlantic slave trade and how white men on the ship would eat the black men on board.
Yeah, see, allegedly, but we already know what it was, man. They had handbags, skin handbags, and shit like that. Like, shit's fucking sick, bro. That shit's fucked up, bro.
The biggest conspiracy theories ever. Part 1. The moon. We all know the moon landing was fake, but was it actually? Were these people hiding something? The first thing people think was fake is the flag, but if we look closely, it has a support holding the flag straight across the top. The second thing is the mismatched footprints. This is a fake theory, because when they went to the moon, they used an inner boot and an outer boot. The thing that doesn't make sense is how they done it. This is basically impossible because of the high radiation levels when traveling to the moon and on the moon. Say they somehow did the mission to the moon. How come only 12 people have been and no one's been since?
They just gave it up.
I think they have encountered something that they can't tell the public, as it would cause chaos, and this is alien sightings. Also from Earth, we can only see one side of the moon, so what's on the other side? Let's look at some clips of these alien sightings.
NASA flight engineer Peggy Whitson films their mission and in the process captures something out of this world. A strange object seems to be following. Look closer. It appears to be spinning slowly as if to get a better view. It's visible in the background.
That's crazy.
I want y'all to know how this Earth used to be and how it's going to be pretty soon. Yeah, we doing it, exposing Avatar. Because it definitely was a documentary on how this planet actually used to be and the people. In this land, they found so many new organisms, beings, trees, all types of advanced psychological things happening on this planet. Mainly because they wanted to colonize and obtain resources that would make them rich. Sound familiar? In the movie, there were these beings called the Navi people. Their bodies were so advanced and connected to the earth, and they seemed to have dressed to African clothing. Now, the Navi people were very, very tall, and so was nature. All the trees, everything was literally lit. There's the same thing about giants on Earth, 8 to 10 feet people living and walking around in the past, taller than the regular humans. Because who was these steps for? I'm not just making this up. Also in the movie, there were big, tall, giant trees.
Yep.
You know, on Earth, the mountains that look like they cut off trees. Now, in this movie, they was willing to do whatever, knocking down sacred trees, doing all types of things that hurt the planet and the Earth and everything that was connected to it. Sound familiar? Now, all around the planet, there are these tall people on the walls, and they call them gods and giants and all types of things.
Yeah.
What if all of these advanced beings who are called gods in different religions were just highly advanced beings in the past? And in the past, these people who are seeing them call them gods. I mean, who knows what our DNA is capable of? So these humans want what these highly intelligent beings have. So they invaded and took advantage of the peace that we had, aka Native Americans, Africans, Egyptians, all that. Same thing that they did to the Navi people in the movie. So much bad, sad, negative things happening on this planet to where it can't even be its full potential because it's trying to clean itself up.
That's a
Prime
fact.
example, while we're alive, we take so much resources from the earth. And then when we die, we put ourselves in coffins, unaccess to the earth or the soil. In the movie Avatar, they literally bury their bodies to give back to the earth. But we don't even do that. Let's really try to understand what this movie meant and what we're capable of. Always stay dangerous.
Yeah, I heard you. Hey, she said stay dangerous. Okay. Okay.
Don't go around and find.
Hello?
2021 couldn't get any
The
more
truth
weird.
is
Part 6.
surfacing.
The history
Trust.
of human evolution.
Truth is we know
Turns
it's
out we
being.
had it all
Damn,
wrong.
that's crazy. The history of human evolution.
Take a look at this picture.
Giant.
This is a giant skeleton. Now the scary part.
Okay.
They are finding
Okay,
these
we on
skeletons
time.
everywhere.
That's a fact.
Literally everywhere. Especially in Antarctica.
Yeah, that's another conspiracy theory. Let's look this up. Let's look up these giants. Look up the giant conspiracy theories, okay? And it talks about it in the book. It talks about how angels fell from their natural habitat to sleep with fleshly women, and they gave birth to these entities called the Nephilim, and these were a giant race of people. All right, and at first they were good until they started to go rogue. Okay, they started to consume all of man's resources, because you got to think about it, family. I feel like the earth realm is not meant to take care of beings that are 100 feet tall. You feel me? And yeah, we know that back then trees and shit were bigger, but still, if you think about it. So let's get into some of these. All right, y'all, let's get it. The giant conspiracy
Giants really exist?
theories.
Let's talk about it. In America alone, there has been 1,500 news articles about giants since the 1800s.
That's a
In
fact.
this newspaper, the first sentence says, giants existed more back in the past and not so much in the present. It says in 1830, a skeleton was discovered that was 10 feet tall and was exhibited in the city of Rouen, which would make sense because Rouen is a pretty historic city. It was important in the Roman era and the Middle Ages. They said they even found more giants ranging from 11 to 30 feet in height, and they found the tombs as well. And even one of the giants had 60 teeth.
Man, that's crazy.
The Egyptian hieroglyphics were trying to tell us a message.
That's
Wouldn't
crazy.
it make more sense for giants to help build the pyramid than UFOs? Scientists still can't even figure it out, how they built them.
Mm-hmm.
Giants were even mentioned in the Bible, the Hebrew Bible too, and other religions. In the Bible, they are called Nephilim.
Mm-hmm.
We saw the Nephilim. We seemed like grasshoppers in our own eyes, and we
That's
looked
deep.
the same to them. What if giants aren't myths at all, and is actually a part of our history?
So like I said, the first generation giants were so big, they dwarfed us like grasshoppers. Think about that, family. If you outside and you see a grasshopper, like imagine if you seen a humanoid person that big though. Like you was just walking and you seen a big ass giant. Like, come on, y'all. This shit crazy, y'all. It's a crazy
What
thing.
is hidden from us? Because scientists always say it's a myth. They always say it's a hoax. Like, who were these steps made for?
That's a fact.
Do you see our little tiny stairs
I know
there?
y'all
And
can
then
see
there's
that
just
good
some
on there.
huge steps. Like, I don't think tiny little
Look at
humans would
those
take their
steps, y'all.
time
That's crazy.
creating these huge steps for no reason, right?
Mhm.
It'd make more sense if a giant did it. If only we had more evidence to.
If giants aren't real, who built this and why?
Yeah, that's huge. Why they need a big ass door like that, yo? That's crazy.
What happened with all the giants? Early 1900s, the New York Times, London Globe, and Scientific American published articles reporting the discovery of gigantic human skeletons, concluding that the remains were sent to the Smithsonian for further study. This evidence was never seen again or reported on, which raises the question, are they covering up a part of our lost history? What happened to the remains? And while physical evidence remains absent, there is a large trail of written and anecdotal suggestion that a larger race of humans once walked the earth. Follow the Conspiracy Times for more.
That's crazy, yo.
Very scary proof that giants once roamed the earth.
I'd like to apologize.
Tartarian giants were real.
The sculpture of a giant that was supposedly created in the late 1500s. The only thing they
I
can't
think that's
tell
a
us is
real-
how
I
they
think that's a
created a
real
granite giant with forks and knives.
Yeah, I think that's a real being right there.
The Nephilim. In the Old Testament, the Bible speaks of angels that fell to earth whenever Satan was cast out. One theory is that they had children with humans on earth, which created great creatures known as Nephilim or giants. Many think that several of these tribes in the Old Testament that were ordered to be wiped out by God were these Nephilim giant creatures. An example would be this giant Goliath in the book of Samuel, who is said to be over 9 feet tall. The conspiracy about the Nephilim is that they still exist today and that there's small tribes of them throughout the world, like the alleged giant of Kandahar story of the soldiers being
Yeah,
attacked
that's
in
crazy.
Afghanistan. And it's crazy how many times giants have been referenced throughout history. What do you guys think about that?
Yeah,
I
that's
thought
crazy.
this was really absurd, but just hear me out, right? There was a massive footprint found in the side of a hill in Africa, and this footprint was 4 feet high. And the
That's
archaeologists
crazy.
who found this said it was in between 400 million and 3 billion years old. And this foot would belong to something 27 feet tall. What's crazy about it is like when you step in mud, the mud comes up, right? Just like how it did when you could see like where the mud came up
Yeah.
when this foot stepped in it.
That's
Then they
crazy.
found a giant finger in Egypt that was 38 centimeters long. It should be belong to something that is 16 feet tall. And I would also
That's
like to mention
crazy.
the fact that a bunch of these like cavemen and all these paintings have giants in them. So are giants real or just a myth?
What you think? Giants
Let me know
definitely
down in the
real. Absolutely.
I thought
Hell
this was
yeah.
really absurd, but just hear that.
Evidence of giants in Egypt. 27 giant sarcophagi, measuring 7 feet by
That's
13
crazy.
feet, are located deep underground in tunnels under the Pyramid of Djoser. The
Mm.
walls of the granite sarcophagi are perfectly fitted and polished inside and out. They are made at the highest level.
So this video I'm about to show you was uploaded by this full screen. And what you're about to see is kind of crazy. So far, no one's been able to give any explanations to it. And what makes it even stranger, a few days later, the gentlemen that recorded the video were contacted and confronted by government official agents.
Yeah, that's what they do.
See what I see right now?
Can't really. I know you guys probably can't see that too good if you're watching it through a phone, but I've seen that video before. You just see a big ass person walking.
At least a 10-foot tall person.
Dear Mr. Twilight.
Crazy, yeah, crazy. All right, let's keep going. Let's keep going, yo.
Say this type of fish usually lives thousands of feet deep in the Pacific Ocean,
Oh, yeah, we
and they
played this
don't
the
know
other
how
night.
or why this one ended. Say this type of fish usually lives thousands of feet deep in the Pacific Ocean, and they don't know how or why this one ended up on our shore.
This is the stuff of nightmares, some would say. But take a look. A rare fish out there. Look at
Man.
that. It is usually found
Yeah, I remember watching
2,000
this.
feet
It's
beneath the
crazy.
sea where sunlight doesn't penetrate. Third, weird-looking deep-sea fish has popped up along San Diego Beach in the last 3 weeks. Lifeguards in Encinitas discovering this Pacific football fish on the beach last Friday. Unusual discoveries are giving Scripps researchers a better understanding of our ocean.
According to Frable, in a timely coincidence, 2 weeks earlier, an even rarer find washed up on Torrey Pine State Beach, a
Mm.
Pacific football fish, better known as a deep sea angler.
Believe it or not, this is the second football fish to show up on a San Diego beach in 2 months.
So you got to
A
think about it.
beachcomber
Why
took
are
this
these
picture at
fish?
Wax last month.
Why are these fish that are supposed to be on the bottom of the ocean washing up on shore? Got to pay attention, family. What's going on in our oceans? All right, what is going on in our oceans that would make these deep bottom sea creatures wash up on shore? Like the news people are saying, this is a rare occurrence. This does not happen. All right, this is crazy though.
Month and in early December, a deep sea lancetfish was found in La Jolla. So why are these creatures from the deep washing up on our shores?
That's a question that I wish I knew the answer to as well. I can say this probably is not related to any sort of freak event.
It's been described as the worst blow to wildlife in Israel's history.
Hmm.
The World Organization for Animal Health has warned of an increase in outbreaks, with avian flu hitting more than 40 countries in the past 6 months.
This is crazy.
What
Yo.
is still mysterious about this particular spread?
At first, about 2 weeks ago, when they discovered the disease, about 50 to 100 dead cranes were identified here. Within a few days, the numbers reached thousands, and today there are about 5,000 to 6,000.
A health expert says that this figure is unprecedented. 39 other countries are reporting bird flu outbreaks. They're culling thousands of birds to stop the flu from spreading. Some studies have also emerged. They say that the bird flu is becoming more lethal. It is worsening every year. What explains this?
The scope of the current outbreak in Israel is massive,
and we see that it's not stopping in the wild animals.
Well, mass infections are.
If you look at the logo of the Netflix, right, the N, if you flip that N upside down, it looks like a Z, right? Well, that's not actually a Z. It's a lightning symbol, the same symbol that, what was his name? David Bowie. He used to have it on his eyes. Lady Gaga has it a lot. What do you think that symbolizes? Well, that lightning, it symbolizes Lucifer's fall from the heavens. Yes, that's what it refers to. That's why you see the sign everywhere. And of course, the black and red color theme of the website, of the app, of the company is clearly a reference to their witchcraft. So
that's crazy, yo.
Here's two instances of what looks to be super soul.
Asking AI where the Illuminati meet.
Asking AI where the Illuminati meet. That's what we just said.
Asking AI.
That's deep.
Here's two instances of what looks to be super soldiers caught on camera. This first one is from 2014 from the Ferguson riots, where video was captured of what looks to be a soldier double the size of the other soldiers he's standing around. The other instance is from North Korea during a parade that they do with their military equipment through the streets, and we see what the other soldiers one standing who looks to be double the height of the other ones around. Since the very first time.
That's deep.
Places that are forbidden to visit. The Vatican's secret archives. This area of the Vatican serves as a massive storage space for many documents that we have no clue what they are. It's the largest known collection of Catholic books and literature. There are letters from famous figures ranging from Abraham Lincoln to Mary, Queen of Scots. These documents range all the way back to the 8th century. Most of the documents are located underground with over 53 miles of shelves. It is forbidden for anyone to enter unless you have special access. Even with special access, there are multiple limitations on what you can actually see. Something kind of interesting is the current Pope Francis has announced next year he's going to allow documents to be accessed from the secret vault. These documents are related to Pope Pius and his connection to Hitler during World War II. There are so many conspiracy theories on what could actually be in these secret archives. They range from aliens, Illuminati, predicted apocalypse, and even the missing chronovisor.
That's crazy.
Have you? Hey guys, I'm back to tell you about another Steven Spielberg movie that is based on true events. This information comes from Behold a Pale Horse by William Cooper. Check out my previous video on E.T. for more information on this book and William Cooper. This movie follows a regular guy who, after seeing a UFO, starts having an image in his head where he's recreating this.
Yeah, this movie's deep. I gotta watch this movie again.
He realizes that the thing he is seeing in his head is Devil's Tower in Wyoming. After making it to Devil's Tower, he finds out that there's a government facility that is having a secret meeting with aliens. And according to Behold a Pale Horse, we can see right here, Close Encounters of the Third Kind is a fictionalized version of actual events.
That's a
He's
fact.
here saying that it was an exchange. Just like in the movie, some of the aliens stay and some of the people go. And as we can see here, Dr. J. Allen Hynek, who worked for the CIA and was in charge of the information about UFOs that made it to the public, was a technical advisor on the film, which can be confirmed here on IMDb. And he even made a cameo in the movie. An official picture to cross-reference, and another. Devil's Tower was the first national monument in America. And if you go to the CIA website, you can see that they've had a lot of interest in Devil's Tower.
Yeah, Devil's Tower is
Used
crazy.
in Project Stargate.
Should we
Project
look that up?
Stargate was a government program that explored psychic abilities, including remote viewing.
Let's look that up, y'all. That's crazy. Wow.
You have to check this out. There's this map with a bunch of Stargate portals on it, just like the Stargates in the movie where you can teleport to and from locations. Here's a map in full. You can see all the different directions it goes, all the different pathways. Check out the legend. You have Inner Earth, you have Stargate portals, you have Crystal Seal, you have Parallel Earth Stargates. It's like S12 here
this
in
is
North
deep.
America. It could be where Area 51 is. Seems like in Egypt, in the Middle East, is the most concentrated spot of all the portals.
I've
It's
been
kind of
saying
interesting
that
that the
too.
Bermuda Triangle area here, where airplanes and boats go missing, They have wormholes and portals. Looking back to the legend, there's still some things on here that are questionable. What's this? The Earth 7 Unnatural Intruder Jehovian Seal and the Phoenix and Falcon wormholes. P.S. Check my video before that.
Guys, they found a doorway on Mars. Have you seen this? Just last week, Mars Curiosity rover took this picture. I don't know about you, but I really think it looks like a purposely carved doorway in the side of a mountain on Mars. But scientists at NASA say it's just a place two rocks.
What's good, world? With all these stargates turning up, it's a wonder that we even need airplanes, right?
Okay, let's talk about Indigo Swan. This may or may not blow your mind. So today we're going to be talking about Project Stargate, which basically was the U.S. government experimenting with psychic abilities. So Indigo Swan was a self-proclaimed psychic from New York, was invited to participate in Project Stargate. So the CIA wanted to see if they could train their psychic agents to move things with their mind. And they recruited Swan to try out psychokinesis, which is basically being able to move things with your mind. So in one experiment, Indigo Swan was shown an instrument. He was also shown how it works. And they asked him to use his mind to alter the behavior of the instrument. And with each experiment, they brought Swan further and further away from the instrument until Indigo and the instrument were separated by two large steel walls. And in 80% of the sessions, they saw significant results that the instrument did, in fact, move. So they ran experiments with other candidates and only got about a 30% accuracy. So after this experiment, the CIA was so convinced that he did indeed have psychic powers, they put Indigo in charge of more projects. Now, there are people that say that Indigo and his entire scheme is a complete fraud. I'm not here to make that decision for you, so go do your own.
That's crazy. Stargate uncovered in Iraq in 1920. Damn, that shit look crazy right there, yo. Look at that, family. Wow.
Tonight, a missing
That's
YouTuber
crazy.
and his viral video. It's all part of a mystery centered around Sedona, Arizona.
Of course, the popular tourist destination that we all love and know, and it's known for its scenic beauty and shopping. But don't forget its mysterious side, crystals and energy vortices.
What? Looks like this dude got a phone on a bed. The video's a little blurry though. I don't know what this dude's doing, man. What's going on, man?
I don't know if y'all remember this guy here. This YouTuber that was by him.
So, like always, the government is keeping stuff from us. They have gone deep into the CIA documents about Stargate and Gateway. There's a bunch of code names. Basically, it's explaining all that.
Man, there is smoke, there is fire. Look at this, man. You remember we read in the book of Enoch about portals? Look, this is the book of Enoch. And I saw 6 portals out of which the sun rises, and 6 portals in which the sun sets.
That's a
And
fact.
in this book, 178 walls under the Great Dome, you can find the same things. Over here, he's talking about portal hidden on Mars. Look, family, there is a portal that was shown to the first humans who set foot on the land of Mars. And they are also talking that the portal was old and had ceased to be used. Family, the custodians are also giving a reason why. Look, it generated several health problems. And this is the original newspaper of Egypt when they found the real Stargate. Family, everything is literally connected. Family, this book has opened my eyes in a big way. It connected all the dots.
What book is that, bro? The Book of Enoch? Book of Enoch.
What's good, world? I heard that y'all like Stargates. So the curious topic of the Hoover Dam is one that I've been wanting to come back and examine from a enclosed cosmological perspective for a while now. To me, it's just one more example of something that's been floating around out there in the conspiracy soup that, again, it seems to make a lot more sense if considered from a perspective where the stars aren't something that exists millions of light years away in outer space, but instead involve the spiritual realms, which somehow envelop the ceiling above our heads in this enclosed world.
The Hoover Dam, Stargate, and enclosed
I actually never heard about any of
cosmology.
the odd edifices and symbolism to be found at the Hoover Dam
Yeah.
until I actually happened to visit there.
All right, we're gonna do a couple more, family. Hold up. This is deep though. This is fucking deep.
High government officials disclosing extraterrestrials. Paul Hellyer. Paul Hellyer, former Minister of Defense of Canada, and he believes that life forms from space exist and are present on Earth. Why do you say that UFOs are as real as the airplanes flying over our heads?
Well, because I know that they are. And they've been, as a matter of fact, they've been visiting our planet for thousands of years. And one of the cases that would interest you most, if you give me 2 or 3 minutes.
Damn, he gave it up, bro.
It's a fucking cloud with lights in it.
I've been telling you how the clouds is alive, man. These are the chariots.
Weird. I've never seen no shit like that.
That's deep. That's deep right there. All right, shit, yo. I think that was pretty good, man. Damn, that was a lot of downloads. We definitely covered a lot of topics in this stream, yo. Like I said, we're gonna do this more. This was interesting, yo. The knowledge was there. You feel me? I like this. So we're gonna keep this going. I'll probably get on here in the next couple of days, do it again. You feel me? You guys comment. Let me know what you think about this, family. Like, what do you guys think about some of these conspiracy theories we talked about this afternoon? But other than that, family, stay ready. You never gotta get ready, and stay dangerous out there in the streets, family. Peace, y'all.